Good afternoon. It is July 17th, 2023. I'm starting early today. It's 2:39, so about an hour and a half until market closes, but I have stuff to do, so I want to get this out of the way. So I'm seeing this as a spike in channel. Um, I'm guessing if I drag this down, yeah, you can see. So it probably started at this swing right here, right before market open. And then we were just in an uptrend all day. So here's what it looks like on the daily chart. A bullish bar, hour and a half till close, so a lot could change, but as of now, uptrend. You can see we made this measured move, which I was suspecting early on. Found some resistance there, came back to the trend line and bounced. So we'll take a look at the trades. Not a whole lot. Looks kind of low volume today too. Yeah, very low volume. Just a summer day, summer low volume day. So 8 o'clock comes right about here, and then we form this signal bar. So maybe you're thinking about that, taking that. You could view that as a double test right here, or you could even view it as a triple test right here. So there's a few ways to look at that. It looks like we have a move down and a break, move to a new low. So with room back to the EMA, I mean, maybe you consider that. Pretty congested though, so I'm not crazy about that. 31.25. Yeah, and there's only 3 ticks back to the EMA, but it's something to consider because this looks like a range at that point. But we start moving up, and then the market opened, and then we start to go sideways. So you got an upward bias because we moved up into this upward stuff, and we're above the overnight highs at this point, and we just can't break lower. And I don't think you want to take this. It looks like this is technically a second entry. That's a tough call right there because we break out, we test it once, then we break lower and it fails, and then it looks like you test it here and here. So that's a tough call, but look at all these dojis. It really, to me, looks like, it just looks like a range, and you're in the middle of a range. So I don't think you want to take that. We get some more sideways stuff right here, and you get what looks like a failed second entry short. So maybe you take that one. Again, not liking it. This just looks like a range to me. But then we form this channel up. You get a break and a move to a new high, and then you get a double test. I think this one is worth it. The bias is up. We did get a break of this channel and a move to a new high, but it looks like a double test. There's room for 4-tick scalp. But this is why you want to pay attention to the ATR, because I was going for 2 points, and that would mean we would have to make a new high. If you went for 4 ticks, you got it pretty shortly after. You still would have had to ride out this sideways stuff. But if you went for 8 ticks, you would have had to wait until all the way over here. And that is a lot of waiting. That's 25 bars. So 35 minutes that took. That is a very long trade. If you are a scalper, that is not what you want. And that's because the ATR was like 1.7 or something at this point. So it's worth paying attention to the ATR, especially if that's your style. If you're a scalper, you don't want to sit there. So anyway, we do go sideways. And I mean, yeah, my prediction that we were going to make another leg up is accurate, but still doesn't. Timing needs to be perfect. We come back, you get a second entry long off of this important price level. So maybe you hop in there. Not the greatest setup because we broke lower over here. So it's just not the greatest setup. But it kind of looks like the range over here might be coming to an end because we have some pretty good signal bars now. So anyway, we go sideways a little longer before it takes off. You get this spiking channel into the measured move, and you can see there's some resistance there. And then we push a little bit higher before selling off, and you get this failure and a reversal. I like this. I'm surprised it didn't go further down, but that's because, I didn't see this channel, I guess. So that's why it didn't go further to the low side. But I liked it. We hit that measured move. It doesn't have the feel of a strong trend day. So maybe I'm just a slightly bad read by me, but I like this trade. I don't think you can jump in here. It's just a higher low. And I don't think you can jump in here or here. This one just looks good, so I'm going to mark it. It really does. You get another bounce off the trend line and then this higher low. Good signal bar. It just looks good. Then you come up here, find resistance at the midline. You get a first entry, second entry long. I'm marking it blue. You could probably argue for it to be green because you're going into that midline and there's some dojis in here. Yeah, it kind of looks sideways, so I'm just going to mark it green. Ends up working, and now we're selling off a little bit. So again, it's about an hour and 15 minutes until market close, but this is what we're looking at for today. And there's how it looks on the daily chart. I will not be able to make a video Wednesday, but I should be able to make one tomorrow. So I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.